Hey everybody, welcome to the Captain Vita Show where I do things, but not today. Now, a lot of you know, you all know my top 10 most anticipated movies of the year list. Y'all know that. You know I'm hyped for Godzilla. But what you don't know is I also have one game that I am looking forward to more than any movie that's coming out, anything that's anything. And the Nintendo Direct for it just ended. That is the new Smash Brothers. We got a lot of new information on it, so I thought, well, my new video is producing, that we could get into it. Fennekin's here, because she's an assist trophy now, but that's not really what I want to talk about. I'm really just going to talk about some of the big things that stood out to me. Not going to address every little teeny little thing, which, by the way, there's a lot of teeny little things that do affect us a lot. Like, you won't hear me talking about online play, but let me talk about it for a little bit now. Looks like it's going to be much better, because the Brawl online play was not good. And I don't sit there and go, oh, the Wii couldn't handle it, because we got Mario Kart. Mario Kart has some of the best online I've ever played. So it looks like we're going to get much better online play with that. You know, we got a lot of assist trophies and stuff like Fennekin, but let's talk about some other things. And now some of the biggest news we got was pretty quick into the Direct, and that's the release date. Kind of. We didn't actually get a day, but what we did find out is these games are not going to release even in the same season. Where the 3DS version of Smash Brothers, it's going to come out in this summer. The Wii U version isn't going to come out till winter. So that's kind of interesting. And the way they really went about this, it does seem like these are going to be two very different games, even though they have the same roster and everything. They do have some very big differences. And, you know, the second they said that, I was like, But then I got to thinking, I'm going to buy both versions anyway, and if they came out on the same day, it would be like, oh, I gotta play this one, then I gotta play this one. So I figured this release gives us time to... Oh, sorry. I'm not doing good, by the way. I had a screaming match with the thingy, but, yeah, this way we're going to be able to play our 3DS version for quite a little bit before we even get our hands on the Wii U version. And personally, I think that's fine. You know, it'll just mean we'll have something to occupy us, and that way each game gets its fair play. You know, I'm going to buy both of them eventually, but now that I know that the 3DS one at least is coming out in this summer, I'm excited, because that's closer than I thought we would get. So that'll definitely show up in a pickups video, and I'm hyped about that. So there is that, and we did get a lot of different features, like the 3DS mode is going to include this, I don't remember what it was called, but it's like this little thing that looks like Subspace Emissary, but it's basically you run around with 4 different people and you just beat the crap out of enemies. They drop power-ups, you get said power-ups, and then you have 5 minutes to do all that, and then you get thrown into this battle and you can use all the said power-ups. I think that sounds really cool. It's going to be a 3DS only exclusive, and I think that's cool too. You're also going to be able to link the 2 copies of the game, and there's going to be custom movesets you can make, which honestly sounded a bit confusing to me because they didn't really talk much about it, but they did state they'd talk about it a little bit more. So I think that's cool, and I'm excited for all that, and I think it sounds really neat, but let's get into some more major stuff. I have a little list of things, like... For one, it looks like all you people who wanted Ridley as a playable character, it's not going to happen, because they were talking about stage bosses. And basically, Ridley, you just see his shadow over Pikachu. But the one that we did get a lot of insight into was the Yellow Devil from the Mega Man series, who I hate in the Mega Man series, but he looks like he's going to be pretty cool. It looks like he's going to be more of a stage hazard than anything, and you're all going to be able to attack him, and whoever gets the last hit on him, he becomes like a bomb and explodes, and I think that looked pretty cool. It looks like it can be interesting, and I remember the first thing I thought was, well, now this stage hazard is kind of going to make the stage a bit unplayable, but we got some news that really got me excited, and that's that every stage in this game has a final destination version, which means it'll just be a flat stage with no platforms and no stage hazards. I think that's awesome, because the big thing is we always play Final Destination because it's just fun to beat the crap out of whoever you're fighting without having to deal with mountains appearing, you know? And I thought that looked awesome, so I was excited about that. We also did get a lot of new stages, like, you know what, I can't really even name them. The one I was really excited about was Gerudo Valley, and that's going to be a 3DS only exclusive. They also have Spirit Tracks, but Wii U has the Dr. Wily stage and Skyloft. So there's a lot of different stages, nothing that struck me too memorable, so you won't see me talking about it right here, but let's get into characters. And one of the big things is that a lot of characters in Brawl could change into different characters mid-battle. That's been taken out. And, like, the two people they gave us were Zelda and Samus, because if you know Zelda, she puts her down B, and then she becomes Sheik. And then with Samus, after she uses her final smash, she turns into Zero Suit Samus. And then it turns out well, they said we weren't going to get Zero Suit Samus, and I'll let you see how I reacted there.
What happened to Zero Suit Samus, you say?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, she's not going to participate in this iteration of
Oh,
Smash
but
Bros.
she was hot!
Nah, I'm only kidding.
Ah! So apparently she's going to be a different playable character, and honestly, and the same goes for Sheik. I should have mentioned that. So Zero Suit Samus and Sheik, they're not going to be just alternate characters. They are going to be completely different and playable. They're going to have their own new movesets and their own new final smashes. And honestly, that is awesome, because one of my big things is I don't want to play as Samus, shoot my final smash, and then just be like, oh, now I'm just weak. And the way they do this is they make them very much more playable. Like, Zero Suit Samus is going to be more powerful. Sheik has new moves. I think that's going to be really awesome. I think it's awesome that they did that. This is all turning up into a very much better game than Brawl, which is saying something for me, who Brawl is probably my second favorite game of all time, second only to Sonic Adventure 2. So I am incredibly excited to see how those changes will affect the battle. And also, Yoshi's standing up right now. They talked about it like it was a really big deal, and I'm sure it will be, but it's like, yeah, he has better posture. I don't know why you had to dedicate a whole minute to talking about it, but he has better posture. We also got a lot of insight into characters that are returning. Some of them have different move sets, like Pit has a different a B and everything, and they all look much, much better than their Brawl counterparts. And then we have all the new characters who I'm really excited to use. Little Mac, oh my god. Rosalina looks awesome. She's a babe, and I have wanted her in this for a while now. And yeah, it looks like they're all going to have very interesting movesets. I'm really excited to play as the villager, because I am a die-hard Animal Crossing fan, so that's going to be fun for me. But at the end, it all just kind of ended, and I was like, oh no. Oh no. But then, like most Nintendo Directs, we got one last trailer showcasing two new characters. And instead of just stating them right off the top, I'm actually going to show you the footage I took of me reacting, so enjoy this. And I hope you do, because I know right now me isn't, because my throat hurts now. So, I wanted to pull an Iwata, I don't know. How are you doing, Fennekin? Watch it. Here's our new character. What's happening? Just Charlie? Oh god! What's this? What's this? Oh, the quality just improved. Okay, what's going on? Jeez. Oh my god. That's right, we're getting Charizard and Greninja. And while Charizard seemed like, yeah, it's Charizard, he'll be in there because he's Charizard and he was awesome. But I didn't realize he'd be in there without the Pokemon trainer. And honestly, I'm fine with that because I was never huge on using Red in battle. Even though I love him, like, Red from Pokemon is probably one of my favorite video game characters of all time, even though he doesn't say a word. In fact, my senior quote was almost ... It wasn't, but it was almost that. So Charizard's returning, and he's going to just be Charizard. And I thought that was going to be the end of it. And then Greninja shows up. I didn't even expect Greninja, and I don't know why I didn't, because what a perfect addition to this roster. Holy crap. I mean, the guy is a fighter. He looks so sick, and he's doing all those sick moves. And Charizard looks like he's going to be a much more fun character to use. So I am so excited to see them. I do wish we got one more Pokemon character, because those two are both starters. We got a water starter and a fire starter. And I like my game to feel complete. So I feel like we should have had a grass starter in there. Like, yo, get Sceptile in there. Sceptile's sick. He could do some sick moves, and then you could be like Ruby and Sapphire remakes, and then, you've already taken so much of my money, Nintendo. I'm still going to give it to you, but make it happen. Sceptile for Smash. Or someone else, I don't know. But those two new characters look awesome. I am so excited to use Greninja a little more than Charizard. I love Charizard, don't get me wrong, he's right there, but I had a Greninja on my team in my second playthrough Pokemon Y, and he's awesome. I am really excited to use his moveset, and I don't think we got to see their final smashes, so I'm very interested in that as well. And I'm hoping we get more news on if we'll get another starter, because I do feel like it's incomplete, and I felt the same way when they were talking about assist trophies and Waluigi popped up. I'm like, I know it's not important, but put him in the game because you have Wario. And now we have these two starters. It would have been nice to see a Sceptile or something in there, but I'm not going to complain because I was really excited over that. And yeah, this is all coming together to look like it could be the best in the series, which honestly isn't that surprising because in my personal opinion, I know a lot of people prefer Melee, but I'm under the opinion that the Smash Brothers games have gotten better with each new one. Like, I love Smash Bros. 64, but Melee's better, and I love Melee, but Brawl's better. That's how I look at it. And I think these new ones are going to be so sick. I wish they had different titles. I was still hoping for Universe. I mean, come on, you want to put you in everything? New Super Mario Bros. You! Like, I don't know. That's a nitpick. I'm still going to pick up the game. I'm still going to love it. And I am overly excited. I'm excited to see if we get more news later, because I feel like we kind of just came and it was like, yeah, news, but you know what I mean. So I'm overly excited for this game. I'm gonna be there opening day for each one of them. I'm gonna hold off on pre-ordering until I hear of any tournaments, because I was in 7th grade when Brawl came out. I went to my local GameStop, which is now shut down. I went to their tournament, and that's one of the greatest childhood memories I have. So, yeah, I'm excited. I might even share that story with you guys someday. I probably will, you know. I might even review the first 3 Smash games before they even come out, so that's an empty promise, but it'll happen. What do you think, Fennekin? The phone is ringing. But anyways, I'm not even going to have a little title card. This was none of this was scripted. That's why you're hearing me blip blip blip. But anyways, those are my thoughts on the new Smash Brothers game. Let me hear what you guys think. Do you have a character you want to add to the Smash Brothers game? Do you have another feature you'd like, a different stage? Whatever your thoughts were on the Nintendo Direct, leave them in the comment section below. I would love to hear them. And then once again, if you like what you saw here, you can hit that subscribe button. Normally I do movie reviews. I just wanted to do this one really bad because I'm more excited for Smash Brothers than anything this year. So there's that. So hit that subscribe button. If you're bored, head over to Captain Vitus Music. That's my music channel where me and my partner Holo play you some songs. I have a new song up now. Go over there, subscribe, hit the like button, do whatever you need to do. So yeah, do all that. Captain's orders. And stay classy. Did I spill? I don't know. Oh my god. Hey, yo, Fennekin. I think Delphox should be in Smash Bros. Do you think Delphox? I think Delphox, Ashton, I think it.